I hate we're having to discuss kind of another sad topic, but like we report all the news in college basketball. Sometimes that is sad news, and people need to be updated on it. Bill Self was hospitalized yesterday after experiencing concerning symptoms, and he is expected to make a full recovery. This is actually just to get a little personal on camera. This is kind of like a weird story for me that it came out because like my dad literally on Monday just had a procedure done because he had a 90% artery blockage, had to get a stent put in. And now, like Bill Self, that's exactly what happened. He had to get two stents put in 2023. He didn't coach. He had the stuff going on with the clogged arteries and everything like that. It's like so it's definitely just a really sad thing for me to read and see in general. But obviously, glad to know he's going to make a full recovery, get to coach, shouldn't have to miss any time or anything like that. Um, Dion, with his age, Bill Self is 62. He's been doing this for a long time. Heart problems are obviously like some of the scariest problems you can have.
Hmm.
Um, what do you think this means for Self's kind of like do you think this kind of makes him look in the mirror a little harder like maybe I retire sooner than I wanted to, or do you think he keeps going?
Well, obviously, first thoughts and prayers to Bill Self, and hopefully, like a speedy recovery and a full recovery as well, which they said they expect him to make. I don't know. Not to shine a light on what Bill Self or your dad are going through to kind of throw it back your way, but like I think maybe you could speak a little bit more to like what this procedure actually means. Like, is it like a stress related heart condition? Is it just like genetic based? What is like the timetable for recovery? Is it something that could drag out? Is it more like a quicker type of thing?
So I know for my dad's now Self's was two stents, so I don't know if that makes it any more severe, but like the doctors pretty much told my dad that like he exerted himself too hard at too like old of an age, led to the blockage. And then the procedure is just a catheterization. So like they went up my dad's arm, they go up, they literally take a camera, look at your heart. Wherever there is blockages, they use stents to like reopen um the blood flow. They take the catheter out, they get everything done. And then you have to be on like I know my dad, like you have to be on, I think, blood thinners to like make sure the blood's circulating properly and everything. And to my knowledge, it like the procedure is typically pretty flawless. It's pretty much he won't be able to move his hand that they did the catheter in for a couple days, and then he can lightly go back to kind of the daily activities and stuff. So on the bright side, it tends to be something that is easily recoverable. It's just, I guess, from my stance, it's like I just wonder if it makes him kind of like hesitate a little bit of like, all right, family time's really important. Like maybe I need to step away.
This video is brought to you by NBA 2K Labs or maybe college football labs because the people behind 2K Labs have just built something awesome. CFBLabs.com has everything you need to play college football 26 even better. Cart, you've been playing the game, right?
I have been, but I'm behind the eight ball, Gregory. There's a lot of people out there who got a little bit of edge on me, but the good folks over at 2K Labs got me covered. They got the playbooks I need, the plays, the head-to-head coaches, knowing some teams. Obviously, way too many college football teams. I need the inside edge here, and they got all different types of things to help me get that edge.
Yeah, I jumped in and started playing Road to Glory over the weekend, and I ended up like a two-star recruit that did not get one snap in season one because I chose the wrong school with the wrong roster that was way too loaded. Had I known that CFBLabs.com exists, I would have made a much more wise decision in my Road to Glory mode. They've got teams, playbooks, coaches, team comparison tools. You can literally see every single play in the game, every player in the game, their rating, what they're good at, all in one consolidated place online to help you make the right choices and win more games in college football 26. CFBLabs.com. Go check it out.
Not being able to move your hand for a few days feels insane. Like, well, what's Pop's been up to this week?
So this is crazy. This is how special Pops is.
Started moving his hands.
Couldn't move his hand. Like you get, I think the second day you can lift like 4 pounds or something.
Oh,
He obviously like the previous week was having the symptoms, so he wasn't doing anything, and then he had the procedure, and he was able to get full movement back yesterday. Today we went and played golf. He shot a 75 and had a hole in one on a 178-yard par three.
I don't believe the whole one.
I swear.
Not a shot. I believe that one. Pops is special. Don't believe the hole in one. Believe the 75. Don't believe the hole in one. We do need video of that on the Sleepers Media Twitter at some point. Shout out to Pops though. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like the recovery timeline's pretty quick. I don't know. Obviously, you said Bill Self had 2 stints, so like maybe it's a little bit more. What I will say is the exertion part is the big factor in all this, regardless of what the recovery it is. That to me does scream a little bit of like stress related stuff. And there, with all due respect to like both of our jobs as well as what your pops does, few things are more stressful than being a college basketball head coach. So I do think he is going to start second guessing a lot of this. I mean, and granted, Urban Meyer did it a few times, and the times he did it is questionable if it was health related or if there was other stuff. But what you can't deny is Urban Meyer did have health issues that led to his leaving Florida, leaving Ohio State, so on and so forth. Not leaving Jacksonville, by the way. That wasn't helped by any means. But there were some reasons that he had to leave. I think he even left Utah. Um, he went to Florida from Utah, but I think health was cited within it a little bit too. Like he knew his clock was ticking in terms of how long he could be a coach, and so he wanted to go live his dream out of coaching at a big school type of thing. So I do believe this probably does expedite Bill Self's retirement. Depending on how you ask, though, like Bill Self's retirement was around the corner anyway.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. That's kind of where I'm coming from. Like you hit the nail on the head. It's just like he's got to kind of be in his head like these high stress, high pressure situations, even though like he has the stents and obviously the blockages will be a lot better. You still got to be thinking like, dude, that's like your heart. Like you could have it takes one heart attack, something bad happening in a bad moment, and it's something scary to think about. But obviously, like I hope that Bill Self does not have to deal with any of that. Like I hope he can coach as long as he wants to coach. And it just sucks, man. It's like Thursday and it's 8 p.m. and that's just not the notification you want to see. Like Bill Self's been in the hospital and got a procedure done.
It's just not the way you want to see people go out. You know what I mean? It's just not. It's not. And obviously, he's not going out. But you don't want it to be health related. You want it to be on his own terms, and it still could be. It still very well could be. So, thoughts and prayers to Bill Self. Hopefully, he's able to make a speedy recovery and get a hole in one a few days after the procedure.
100%.